on time, and y'all is mad about it. On time, and y'all are pressed. Like, I feel like y'all pressed because I'm on time. Like, are y'all pressed a little bit? Like, think about it. Sit back and think about, like, I'm kind of pressed because he's here on time. Like, it's a little bit, not even a little bit, hair flip. Hi. Hi, everyone. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Yes, y'all can hear me, Big Dad. Y'all are mad. Then I am on time. Look at the Lord. Y'all was trying to cuss. Y'all about to cuss me out so bad in these comments, and y'all mad that y'all came. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What?
Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So Holy Spirit, you better do it, Lord. Holy Spirit, you better get him, Lord. Holy Spirit, before I get him, Lord. Hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
they better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
you better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
before I get him, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
you better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
before I get him, Lord.
Activate.
See, I could have just left. But I very so much didn't, okay? It's YouTubers over here that is forcing y'all to hit the like button, y'all, okay? So I'm here on time. Don't put too much on me. Big dot, hair flip. So I love you guys. Hi, welcome to the SeanDavieWay show. We are going to get into, I mean, it's not too much going on. I mean, celebrities are really behaving right now. I don't know why, but they really are behaving, and it's gross. So we're gonna get into Beyonce Break My Soul, because a lot of y'all is trying it, especially in the comments of these blogs and whatnot, when it comes to my girl. So, yes, shout out to Beyonce. Shout out to Beyonce. Yes. Shout out to Big Freedia. Yes. Love both of them. So, yes, I'm super excited. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Eric Mena out here calling people escorts. Like, girl, I'm going back to Cali. Erica, you done slept with like everyone. So you're the last person to be trying to call somebody a prostitute, girl. It's just like, calling the kettle. But hair flip. So we're gonna talk about that. What else? Monique apologized to everybody except dear Hughley. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Precious Mama getting on stage or with that Apollo or whatever that was that she had said while she was on stage. And so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how the Kardashian children are bad. We absolutely are. A lot of y'all was putting a lot on me in the comments underneath the North Earth or Blue Ivy video that we just recently did. Y'all like, oh, Sean, don't talk about North and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. I never said anything about North's looks or anything like that. That's gross. I'm an adult. I'm not worried about what that young lady looks like, okay? I'm gonna let her grow and be the little girl that she gonna be, then a teenager, then the adult, and I'll meet her there. Now, when she become an adult, it's me and her. We're gonna discuss whatever needs to discuss. But while she is a child, I'm gonna let her be just that. And I was talking about her behavior. I said that she is Bates. Gates. B-A-D-T. She is Bates. Okay, she's bad. Like, she's a bad girl. I would not want she could hang around my turn. No, she could not. You bad. Going back home, little girl. Like, no. She is Bates. That is behavior. I can talk about that. Shabad. So here, flip. So we're gonna talk about that. And there's some other stuff we're gonna talk about too. Saucy, you know, this whole blueprint for gays. Still, you know, people still, you know, talk about that. I'm like, Saucy, shaped how you shaped. We don't have time for this, okay? You don't speak for all gays. You don't. Like, ugh, I can't stand when people try to speak for people as a group. Like, shh. Talk about your experience, not everybody's. So we're going to get into that too. Now, y'all know I like to start the show off with something cute, something funny. So let's get into something cute and something funny. Like, duh. So I saw this on the Neighborhood Talk. Shout out to them. Here y'all go with these challenges. So this is the Tortilla. Yes, the Tortilla. Yes. Challenge. Yes. The Tortilla Challenge Part 1. Now look, y'all, this is a beautiful family right here. Yes, gorgeous family. And the tortilla game is, you know, you take a tortilla and you slap the person with it. And I'm guessing if they spit out the water or whatever's in their mouth, then they lose. Okay. So you slap them with the tortilla, girl. And then they got to keep what's in their mouth. Usually it's water. Okay. So they have to keep the water in their mouth when you slap them with the tortilla. So let's get into it. This is cute. So just slap the grandma like that. Why you slap your grandma like that? Oh my goodness. But this is cute. This is a cute game. I think this is cute. I see y'all in the comments talk about waste of food. I cannot waste the food. Not the tortillas. Not the tortillas. Yes, y'all said this is horrible. Why? Why is this horrible? I think it's cute. I think it's a cute game. I think people get really bored, you know. Hey, let's go outside and slap each other with tortillas. Why? Hold some water in your mouth, and I'm gonna, because that sounds like a hurt. Like literally everybody spit when that, because I would have spit too, because I like it. Wow. So people are losing their mind. Y'all think so? Y'all know people they always be coming up with just the dumbest stuff. You know, it's TikTok. The grandma, she was she felt disrespected when she was like bitch. Wait a minute. What? Did you know that was gonna happen? You did that with a love. Are you upset? You mad at me? Did I do something? Because what happened? Like what happened? Like that was like a slap. So yeah, people get bored. People get bored. Are y'all playing this game? Miss T said Miss Taylor said y'all don't have nobody in the family you want to slap. A couple. It's a couple people that could get in line. That's why I said I will play this. I will play with my turn. When they come this week, I'm asking y'all want to play this tortilla game? Y'all want to play this tortilla game? Because I'm gonna try to terrify. I'm gonna try to terrify. They can slap me with it. That is completely fine. Like I said, I can take a hit. I can take a hit. I am from that bad boy life, so I can take a hit. I'm completely fine with that. But I'm trying to, like she did, knock a person off their balance. So I wouldn't mind playing this with my turn. I'm gonna see how they feel about it. When they get him, like, I'm gonna play this. Courtney said, not the churn. Why? Why? As bad as these churn is, we be wanting to do this, but we don't have no real reason. So this gives us a reason, no CPS. This is how I feel about it. This gives me a reason to slap you for them grades, for not cleaning up your room, all of that stuff. This gives me the opportunity to slap spit from this side to the other side, and it's not abuse. So I'm gonna see how my churn feel about it. Like, y'all want this? We totally can. And y'all have the right to slap your father with the thing. Now, don't we ain't gonna do no hands, we ain't gonna get physical. But I'm telling, and I'll go round for round. Like, I want to play with my kids. No, make a taco. Why, Drea? Why did y'all say it is food shortages and people, ain't got milk and all of that. So, ain't no Sean, no, yes, I'm not scared of now. One of my churn, and I be telling them all the time, I am not scared. Like, do you feel like I'm scared of you? So because I don't beat you, do you feel like there's any fear in here? Any fear? There's none. There's none, son. I am not scared of you at all. There's nothing about you that I fear. I ain't gonna lose a wink of sleep. A word about you. I tell my children that all the time. Sleep with one eye open for what? Sleep with this bat right by the bed. That's all I can tell you. Because I'm gonna break it down like a fraction. So yeah, no. So yeah, so move right along. This was cute. It absolutely was against something else that was cute. What else is cute?
Take your candy.
So what would y'all do? I mean, in my family, we celebrate the, putting the cake in the face, during parties, birthday party. We do that, but we usually do it with kids. I've never done that to an adult. So I haven't. I don't know, but maybe some of y'all, tradition. I don't know if this is a friend, if this is a relationship. I don't know what it is. It could just be just two friends, just, celebrating a friend's birthday, but was it that deep? What did we really need to smash cake in her face and she literally breaks the table? I don't feel like the breaking the table was foreseen, but I feel like this is why you don't do stuff like this, just because I hate that, she fell on the table. If she wouldn't have fell on the table, she would have fell on the couch. That, but her falling on the table and breaking the table, that's a little, to me, that's a little much, to be just a joke. Because now, like, a table's broken. Who knows how much that table costs? Even if it was cheap, so what? The furniture broke. Are they together? I have no idea. I think they're just friends. I don't know, but they could be dating. I think a lot of people think that they're dating because they both, it looks like lingerie, but it could just be a lingerie party. Women have lingerie parties all the time. So, yeah, I just think that, my mom said, ouch. Yeah. Zima said the aggression. Yeah, that was a pretty hard. Let me slap this in your face. I said, wow, Lord, wow. Would have been scrapping. I see a lot of y'all said that, trust us. She said, nope, we fighting. Nope. Oh, this is an issue. This is an issue. Misty said, I would have been hot. Yeah. She fell hard. T says, yeah, she absolutely did. That was a hard fall for a joke. Because it was, clearly it was a joke. Nola said it's embarrassing. I agree that is embarrassing. I would be embarrassed. Lala says that's a relationship. Okay. I don't know who these women are, but yeah. All for a practical joke. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she should have waited till she was closer to the couch. I don't know, because she is like right by the table, as she is running up with the piece of cake. Like if you look, she's right by the table. See, she's like right by it. So I don't think I would have did it right there, but yeah, slipping on them bros. That was a whoosh. You know, that wasn't a just smash the cake in your face. You know, that was a, you know. So Mary said that's a breakup. Yeah, it's nowhere near April 1st. I cannot. I cannot. She said, "This ain't April Fool's. What you doing?" Melinda said, "Is it Melinda?" Says windmilling for our lives. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot, you know, for a joke. So yeah, but shout out to them. Let's get into the tea of it all. Let's get into the tea. So Saucy Santana, okay. So shopnormalculture.com. She says the fact that at Saucy Santana got on stage and tried to basically say women need gays to be who we are naturally. Sorry. Please have several seats. Like shut the F up. Big back. Wait, big is it big back? No neck having Saucy, it's not the girls, it's not playing with you. Saucy, the girls are not playing with you. So, Saucy, they did not come to play. Saucy. The girls did not come to play with you. She also said, I'm all for people popping their ish. By all means, do that. But please don't ever think a woman needs a gay man to show her how to be a woman. You lost a lot of people with that one. That's Saucy. Okay. This person also said, this ninja got on stage and said, gays are the blueprint. How? Because last time I checked, we women are the blueprint. Always have been, always will be. So I'm not going to argue with this woman. I agree. Women will always be the blueprint when it comes to that. So, and the reason why I say like Saucy, look, Saucy. As a fellow gay, I have plenty of friends, and they don't call me for the stuff that Carisha call you for. Okay. So since Carisha has been using you for a long time, you know, you used to do her makeup, you know, you give her makeup tips. She talks to you about her baby daddies, you know, and all of that. That's you and Carisha. Okay. Not all gays are like that. Okay. I have plenty of friends, and we have had certain conversations about like their relationships and stuff like that, especially women. I have plenty of women friends, and we've talked about that, but that's not the basis of their conversation. When they call me, they're not calling me for fashion tips, you know, and stuff like that. They don't. They absolutely do not. Now they may have a different gay friend, you know, that they call for fashion tips and how to get their nails done, because I don't get my nails done, Saucy. I don't do that. I don't wear female attire, nothing androgynous, you know, even or anything like that. You know, I don't do any of those things. So women have no reason, you know, especially my friends, they have no reason to call me, you know, on those things. They don't. Now they've asked my opinion, you know, with certain things. I'm not going to say a female friend has never asked like, does this look nice, or what you think about this? Yeah, I've had that. Yeah. But that's not the basis of the conversation, because to me, that sounds like a lot of women that, you know, Saucy, have been using you. You know, if that's the only time they call you, is because they either need to vent to you about something, or need your advice, or some advice on hair, or some advice on makeup. And, you know, so I don't do all of that. Face ain't beat. I don't wear heels, like none of that. I don't have a Birkin, or, you know, I don't have any clutches, you know, and I don't do my nails. I don't go get my nails done, Saucy. I don't do any of those things. So That's why I said, like, speak for yourself. Like when you say stuff, like, because none of my female friends for real. Because I'm like a dude. Like I'm a dude. Like, a dude. Everything about me screams man, screams boy. How I dress, the things I buy. All of that. It's all boy. Is how I am. So there's really no reason for a woman, to contact me, with something like that. Okay. Now I understand, I understand that certain women do have those type of relationships, and especially when they hire someone to do so. So if they're hiring someone gay to do something, then they may have that relationship to where when you hire somebody, sometimes you become friends with them. So if a woman hires somebody gay, it doesn't mean that they're literally the reason why they are how they are. Because there's plenty of gay people that have dressed people and they look the mess. Megan Thee Stallion, Pegasus being an example. EJ, she looked a mess. Like, she absolutely did. But that had nothing to do with gay people. That had everything to do with EJ. That's how he chose, to have her look, and whatnot. That doesn't have anything to do with the gay culture. Because he dropped the ball didn't mean that another gay designer or stylist that would have came through would not have nailed it. Cardi B has gay people on her team and she nails it. Same thing with Nicki. She's, and everybody else that, in big in fashion, Rihanna, there's plenty of gay people, that are around them. But I mean, Rihanna has always done her thing as a woman, not because gays told her to. Like, that's weird. So I just feel like, speak for yourself, because, there's not I have plenty of friends that are females that have kids, they have baby daddies, and some of them married to them, some of them dating them, some of them are separate, from them, but they're not literally calling me with their problems, and stuff like, no, they will call somebody that can relate. So it's usually another woman. But if you have a close gay friend, then yeah, I mean, you just so happen to be gay. So I don't feel like the woman is telling you because you're gay. Let me call into my gay friend about my baby daddy. What? Okay, no, that's your relationship with Carisha. Like that, don't put that on us. don't put that on all gays, because all gays aren't like that. So you can be gay in all type of different ways. It's how you choose to express yourself. So I mean, but so at the same time, don't put me in that, because saying the gays is the I ain't said that. Women, Sean did not say that. Like, Sean does not say that y'all call me with all y'all baby daddy problems, and y'all can't go out the house and go to an event or anything like that without the approval of a gay, and all. I ain't never said nothing like that. No, there's plenty of women that just get dressed. They don't ask nobody how they look. That's a woman of confidence. Should just go in the closet, get dressed, and leave, and show up and arrive when she gets there. Okay. And then you have the people that need, validation, So if you have a friend, rather straight or gay, and you think that they're pretty good with fashion or they look good to you, like they dress well, then you may want their opinion, but like, other than that, don't speak for me, is all I'm saying. Say that Saucy is the blueprint or something. Like, I'm not. Just leave it everywhere out of it. Because that's how y'all start division and and all of that. Like, don't start look Saucy. Don't start no divide and all of that. Okay. Do we want to talk about this? Okay, we just talked about this. Move right along. Move right along. So, he keep popping up. Why, Lord? Lord, we want him gone. Lord, we want him to leave. So, no. Because it's something before that. Hold on, because let's get into, should we talk about him? Yeah, we just gonna talk about. So, Ari, baby boy, was with his daddy. And, him and his daddy was just, being boys, hanging out. And this is what Herbo posted. And then someone tweeted him. Was this a tweet? I don't know. It says, y'all be laughing at this behavior, but this is not it. So, Yeah, let's listen.
What, dude? No, bro, stop touching me. Dude. No, bro, you can't see nothing, bro. What, dude? No, bro, stop touching me. Dude.
He's a little cutie. Okay, so I don't think that Yoshin, because that's who it is, Herbo and Ari's son. I don't think it's like a big deal. You know, like, don't get me wrong. It is what it is. But I don't think it's a big deal. I just think it's just him being playful. Like, he's a little child. He's a little kid. I was just like, come on now. Like, he's a little kid and he's black. Whatever. Oh, well. He's a little black boy. Okay. So, but I do think that Ari's saying, like, you know, what she said at the top of the caption, because what she says, get your soft, lame ASS on, dude. We don't give no Fs. Okay. So it's not the fact that somebody being soft. It's just like, it seems like your kid is bad and he doesn't listen to you and he doesn't listen to his father. You know, it doesn't look like he really listens to either one of you guys. He looks really bad. I don't want to babysit, you know, type of situation. But he, you know, like I said, he's small. He's a toddler. Like, it ain't like he's 10, 11 years old, you know, doing something like this. But I do think that you should nip things like that in the bud at this age. You know, you shouldn't wait until they get older to try to prevent them from acting a certain way. Because once a kid gets set in their ways, they set in their ways. Okay? Like, early on. So then you have to break, you know, that so that you can break a future cycle, you know, with them. So, but I do think that you should be just more reary, you know, of the energy of your child, because just because you understand does not mean that everybody else does. So he could be the sweetest kid, you know, just one of the nicest kids ever. And, you know, just hanging out, being playful with his dad, you know, just chilling. And then, you know, this happens. So that's what I said. I don't really feel like it's a big deal, but I don't think we should incite the riot. Ari, you know, I don't think we should incite the riot. I think we should just be like, oh, you know, whatever. Don't come for my son. Don't worry about my son. He's fine. You know, like, I would have said something like that, but not, you know, hey, get your lame. Like, girl, shut up, girl. Who you beat up? It always be you 0 and zeros. 0 and zeros. Girl, you beat up nobody. Ari, girl, anybody scared of you. So, yeah, please go sit down somewhere with your fragile face. Like, yeah, girl, how to say. You ain't swinging on nothing. Nothing. So move right along from Ari Fletcher, the woman who brought her child in the club. So this is the Kardashian kids. This is what's his name? Saints West and Deuteronomy West, right? These the boys. Yeah, Saint West and or Deuteronomy. Ain't that his name? What's his name? What's the other one? The Bible West and Saint West. I'll just say that. Yeah. Yes. What? Leviticus. Yes. 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 Proverbs. Yes. Okay. Proverbs West. And or Saint West, yes, absolutely. Kim Kardashian was out with these little boys. Now, these are some handsome little boys, and Saints look just like North. He looks just like North. And Deuteronomy kind of looked like Chicago. Yes. He kind of looked like Chicago. He absolutely him. Yes, that's Deuteronomy. He looked like or Chicago, yes, and Saints looks like North. He looks just like her. So they look a lot alike. Look at him. Look just like his sister. So yes. So yeah. Baby Shade, Deuteronomy. Their parents is of the devil, and they're gonna try to name them churn or after or the Lord. My goodness. So Corinthians and or saints was out with their mama and they is bad. I told y'all these churn is bad. They is spoiled and bad. Now little Deuteronomy, he ain't bad yet. He ain't bad yet. But if Kim keep letting him hang out with Saint, he gonna be rotten. Cause Saint, woo, woo. Deuteronomy can be saved. They gotta save little Corinthians because he can be saved because he ain't bad just yet. He on the verge, but he ain't bad just yet. But Saints, ooh, he bad. That's the nanny's child. That is the nanny's child because these churn ain't listening to their white mama, Kim. They're not listening to her. And Kim is ashamed you got no control over these churn because Storm, she don't act like this. Because Kylie be in her baby life. So she don't act like this. Mm-hmm. She absolutely don't. What's called Chloe baby name? What's that little cute baby name? She don't act like that either. And Dream is a dream because she just so well behaved. Just the cutest little well-behaved little girl. Dream is, she a dream. I was like, ooh, yeah, she a good girl. Dream is that she's so well-mannered and cute and shy. You know, like she's so cute. But True. That's a True is a good girl. She a good girl. She is. You know, that's a good little baby. But Kim Churn is off the hook. Now Chicago and Deuteronomy, they came from another breeder. Because, you know, Kim bought them. Kim bought them churn. Yes. Kim bought them churn. So, because y'all know she said she couldn't do it. Like, oh my God, this is not hot. Like I want to have at least 4 kids, but because I get 4 million P's for them. But, like, no, this is not hot. So, she didn't want to be pregnant. So, she bought Sumo churn. Okay. So, she bought Chicago. Yes. And she bought little Deuteronomy right here. Mm-hmm. So they come from a different breeder. Okay. So with them coming from a different breeder, from a different body, they're not coming from just Santeria and voodoo and just all type of, you know, just demonic, you know, this bruiser sitting in front of us, Kardashian, they didn't come from her. So that's why they're a little different. That's why Chicago and little Deuteronomy, they is good churn. They good churn. But these other kids is bad. They is very bad. So let's get into how Kim is over there failing and making sure these children is going to be law-abiding citizens.
Say hi. Hi. This is called Instagram Live.
Hi, weirdos.
Hey, stop it.
Hi, vloggers. If you're watching this, I hate you.
Hey, Saint.
I'm watching it.
Hey, look what you're teaching him.
It's good. This is a good boy. This is a good boy.
I'm going to have Mr. Man. Say hi.
Hi.
This is called Instagram Live.
Hi, weirdos.
Hey, stop it.
Hi, vloggers. If you're watching this, I hate you.
Hey, Saint.
I'm watching it.
Hey, look what you're teaching him.
It's good. This is a good boy. This is a good boy.
I'm going to have Mr. Man. Say hi.
Hi.
This is called Instagram Live.
Hi, weirdos.
Hey, stop it.
Hi, vloggers. If you're watching this, I hate you.
Hey, Saint.
I'm watching it.
Hey, look what you're teaching him.
It's good. This is a good boy.
I'm going to have Mr. Man. Say hi.
Hi.
This is called Instagram Live.
Hi, weirdos.
Hey, stop it.
Hi, vloggers. If you're watching this, I hate you.
Hey, Saint.
Kim, your kids already say they hate you. Saints, go up to your room. I hate you. Girl, they already said. Kim, your kids have already told you that they hate you. Yes, they have. Mm-hmm. And if little Deuteronomy is learning what he learned, y'all pay attention. If little Deuteronomy done learned what he learned from Saint right here, Who taught Saint? North. Because the North is bad. Okay? Kanye, your churn is bad. That this is a shame you ain't got no control of y'all churn. Neither one of y'all ain't got no control. But one thing that I will say this, Kim, when them churners around Kanye, dang, if you're watching this, I hate you. Nope. They get their acts together. They do. I don't know if Kanye jump on the top of the wall like Spider-Man or something and just be like, scared. I don't know. But they listen to their father. They do. They be listening to their daddy. So this is this is the life of Pete. Yay. Congratulations. They do not listen to you. They're very so much bad. And North be over there cussing Pete out. Yes, she do. That's why you be showing them in the public, trying to make it seem like they like each other. Because the North can't stand him. No, she cannot. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. And North don't like him. No, she don't. She be talking to Pete like a dog. That's why you and Pete always be leaving and going on places and stuff by yourself without the churn. Because the churn don't like him. They don't. Saint West and or Northwest, these directions and whatever, they do not like Pete. Okay? Chicago and a little Deuteronomy, they don't mind Pete. But North, she want her Diddy. Oh, no, I want my father. I want my father. No. Gross. Like, yeah, no, I want my dad. Yeah. So, and it's the same thing with Saint. Saint, like, no, I want my dad, bro. Like, yeah, no, gross. They do not like Pete. Like, whenever you get done, girl, I don't care what you say, Kim. They don't like him. They don't, especially North. I know she be going in on Pete. She be coming downstairs like, why are you still here? Why are you still at our house? Like, I already know, because y'all know how spoiled churn is. That's how spoiled kids is. Why are you here? Why are you wearing my dad's slides? Like, hair flip. So, Kim, your churn is bad. This is just showing shout out to straight out the comment section for this $20 super sticker. Thank you so much. See, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, girl. Oh, she says Saint. Oh, how rude. Well, if he's rude, it comes from somewhere. And this is how you can tell that the nannies do a lot of the raising when it comes to Kim's children. That's one thing I like about people like, not to, I always say Beyonce, but like Beyonce and other people, and a lot of other actresses or celebrities, I should say, in Hollywood. They have nannies and stuff around them to assist them with things. So it's like if Cardi got to go into the studio, then she'll have her nanny close by, so that her nanny can be in the house with the kids, chilling with the kids while she in the studio type of situation. But when she's done recording, she's coming out and getting her kids. She's coming out and relieving, the person, like no different than like a Beyonce and people like that. Sometimes you'll see Beyonce, she will be in the recording studio and one of her kids, especially when the twins was little, they'll be climbing up while she's, trying to sing into the microphone, and stuff like that. But because she's a very involved parent, so even when she would try to give them to the nannies, they're just like, no, I want my mama, because that's what they're used to. Because Beyonce is a very hands-on, type of mom, and like Cardi B and people like that, they're very hands-on, when it comes to their children. So that's why their children are behaved, because you expect kids to be silly and spoiled and do and say certain things because kids say the darndest things. But at the same time, if you're raising your kid properly and disciplining them and making them realize that there are repercussions for the things that they do and say, they'll refrain from saying a lot of those things, even if they are rich and spoiled, but you can have money and still have manners, and stuff like that, at the same time. But if that's not being bestowed upon you, or the people that are trying to bestow it upon you, if they're not your permanents or like your parents, then it's gonna kind of fall on deaf ears. It's kind of like a teacher trying to tell you what to do. You may not listen to them, but when it comes to your parent, you're, more inclined to listen, to that individual. So that's how you can tell that, to me, in my opinion, Kim is letting the nannies do a lot of work, like a lot of work. So, because her kids wouldn't act this way. When she tells them to stop saying certain things or stop, because some parents, like me, I'll give my kid a look. When Saint would have said the first thing that he said, I would, excuse me, what happened? What you said? Or I just, and they just get it together. immediately like, "Ooh," you know, because they already know. Like, yeah, what happened? What you say? Oh, you showing out? Oh, that's what we doing? Should I show out too? Should I do stuff I normally don't do? Like, what we doing? Yeah, sit back. Sit back. You know, like that, because you done seen Beyonce on the red carpet when Blue Ivy was getting, you know, spoiled. You know, on the red carpet, Beyonce bent down like, look, I will take you in this bath. When because Beyonce put her finger towards her. That's how you could tell that Beyonce was checking her. Like, yeah, girl, I will take you in this bathroom. I don't care. You think I care that these white people here? You think that I care that these white people here? Girl, I will take you in the bathroom and I will beat your little ass. Girl, I will go. Do you want to go in the bathroom and get a hurt donut? That's that what we're doing? Girl, I will still whoop your ass. I don't give a goddamn these white people out there. I will take you in the bathroom and light you on. You know how we is as parents? That's how we is as parents. You know, you gotta whisper it to the child. You don't say it out loud, but you know, you whisper it. You know, be like you try to keep a cute face, you know, like as you're talking to your child, you know, but you tell them like, oh, don't think because these white people, I will take you in the bathroom and fuck you up. I will beat your motherfucking ass in this bathroom. It don't play. You think it's winning at home? You think it's winning at home that you can get fucked up? Get your dumb ass so you just gotta whisper. You gotta whisper because that's how I be whispering in my kid's ear. I be saying stuff just like that. I will take your ass. This be their ear. I will take your ass outside and DDT your motherfucking ass. If you don't sit still, if I have to tell you one more time to sit still, I'm gonna punch you in your motherfucking back. You know, that you gotta let them know. You gotta scare them. They ain't scared of nothing. They ain't scared of nothing. Yeah, but my mama was like that too. She absolutely was. With a smile, she'd tell me what she was gonna do to me, especially like at school. If I was messing up some at school and she had to come up there, oh yeah, she said with a smile on her face, "Ooh, I'm fucking you up. Be your ass when you get home." Ooh, grab a switch on your way in. A long one. See you when you get home, baby. You know, so but yeah, she would say with a smile on her face. And I'd be saying, "Oh no, stop." You know, like already just mortified. You know, I'd be even more afraid if she didn't say anything. I'd be almost want to run away. I'd be like, I am not going to that house. She didn't say nothing. Like, she didn't say a word. That is scary. Like, no, she ain't say nothing. I said, normally she says something. She didn't say anything. She didn't threaten me or anything. What if she's like done with me? Like, I think I lost her love this time. Like, I think it actually happened. I lost her, you know? Like, I was afraid. I was just like, she didn't say anything. She just left. I'm like, because normally when I do something, she waits for me, like, to come up there, you know, so she could put the fear of God in me. Like, just let me know everything that's going to happen, you know, when I get home. Just like, you know, it's going to be hell when you hit that door. you already know, right? You know, so I'm just, you know, she was gone. She had came and they said she had left. I said, she just went home. It's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, God. I'm thinking she at home with a chainsaw, just waiting for me to. I'm just like, oh, God, I'm not going home. What you doing? Can I come out? I was afraid. I was afraid. So, yeah, these children ain't scared of nobody, not even God. Let's get into her. Ooh, Beyonce, we come, girl. We come up and on. We come up and on. So, Kim was at work. Look, I was just telling you about these nannies. Look, she at work, and once again, these churn is being bad.
Well, that is.
My two boys are here, and then
Who's the beautiful
my friend
girl?
Tracy's daughter Remy's here with us.
Hi, Remy. Hi, boys.
My two
Welcome.
boys are here, and I hear them making so much noise. Guys, this is your first time at work with me. Don't mess this up. Come on. But I really didn't know.
I'm hearing kids.
Guys, can you stop? This is like your first time at work with me. Can you please?
Your kids are right there on the. Well, that is. Who is?
My two boys are here, and then
Who's the beautiful
my friend
girl?
Tracy's daughter Remy's here with us.
Hi, Remy.
But
Hi, boys.
my two
Welcome.
boys are here, and I hear them making so much noise. Guys, this is your first time at work with me.
Kim, let me find out Saint go with that girl. That better not be his girlfriend. And you let him bring her to work and all of that too. Like, they better not go together. That's all I know. Girl, that better not be. They're the same height and all of that. What's she there for? And none of your daughters are with you. Why is she there? Like, girl, they better not go together. Like, ugh. Like, ugh. Girl, Kim, I don't understand. Why is she there? Your daughters are at home. You brought your boys. Why would he be bringing a female friend? Yeah, you doing all this wrong. She don't need to be there. I don't care if her mama is there. What's she there for? That's weird as well. Let's go on a play date. You're going to come to work with me, and you can just come to work with me. We're going to go to Jimmy Kimmel Show. So, yeah, that'll be hot. Yeah, just bring your daughter because Saint wants her there. So, yeah, Saint wants her to come. So, yeah, you can just bring her. It's just like, ew. Like, are they dating? I hope not. But whatever. I mean, you never know in the world of Kardashians. But they're bad. They're bad. I don't know if the mama that came with the daughter is nannying for the day or is the nanny and just brought her daughter with as well. I don't know, but as you can tell, her children don't listen to nobody because they won't listen to an adult that was over there telling them like, hey, you guys should probably be quiet. So, but yeah, they didn't. They didn't. So, yeah, shout out to the people that's really raising her children because they really don't listen to you, girl. They really don't. They don't listen to you, and it's unfortunate. Maybe be around them more. Instead of that's hot, let's get nannies to do everything while we look hot. So yeah, gross, move right along. So shout out to Beyoncé. Hold on, we went too far. Hold on, we went too far. We went too far. Okay, and they go Kim and the inappropriate relationship with your children. And okay, so Beyonce came out with her song because y'all, I don't know why it's getting so much flack, but anyways, so Beyonce comes out with this new track, and I love it. Break My Soul. I like the song because I love when Beyonce raps. I love when she does that. So I like it. So I like the song. I like that it's it's a vibe. I like it. I like it a lot. I like feel good music, and it's feel good music. A lot of people didn't want Beyonce, with this new album that she was coming out with to, they love her wokeness and, and stuff and, for the community and for the people, and all that. We get that. But it's like a lot of people wanted her to just kind of get back to the music. And she is getting back to the music. She absolutely is. I mean, Beyonce doesn't have to make another album ever. I mean, she doesn't have to do anything ever again in life. She's like forever rich, type of situation. So she doesn't have to, do music. So I think that she's just having fun and doing something different, not doing something new, because house music isn't new. It's something that's been around for a long time, whether you've heard it or not. It has been around for a long time. So house music to me isn't anything new. It is, however, to me, I like that people are trying to be different, with their music instead of coming out with a bunch of stuff you either heard before or with a bunch of music that everybody else is doing, type of situation. She doesn't want her music to merge with other people's, but Beyonce is not afraid of growing with the time. And it's the same thing with Drake. Like, a lot of people don't like Drake's new album, but I do at least appreciate the fact that he's trying to do something different, instead of trying to do the same thing over and over and over, he is trying to change it up, because after a while, you kind of start to sound repetitive. You kind of get stuck in that Megan the Pegasus type of situation to where every song different beat, but the sounds literally the same. So instead of changing your tone with the beat in the song, it's like you just kind of just sound like, that person right away. So that's the cool thing about people that can sing, is that sometimes you can recognize them by voice immediately, and then sometimes you'll have no idea, like especially if you listen to a song on the radio. You some songs you'll be like, oh, that's Beyonce, or oh, that's Ariana Grande, or that's Adele, or so you have no idea sometimes because they change their sound. That's the beautiful thing about music. It is always changing. No different than Doja Elf. Like, I don't like her, but she is a part of the new wave, a new wave of the new music that is changing, to where there are a lot of people that are adding harmony, and whatnot within their songs, and willing to take chances on dance tracks, and stuff like that, house music, and some people are doing drill, and stuff. I think that's dope that people are actually taking risk, because you have to, because music changes every 10 years or so. Music changes. Like, it's a sound that was here, and then that sound starts to leave. Like when the Migos came and there was a lot of mumble rapping, stuff like that was really popping. That was a wave. Rather people like the fact that people mumbled, within the song or not, it was definitely a wave. So when that changed, which is kind of what's happening now, and there's a new era with the music changing again, it's a new sound. And if you ask me, I think Beyonce hit it on the head with the new sound that is changing. And house music is becoming very popular again. There are a lot of people that is digging house music and like a techno, type of vibe. There are a lot of people. And I also think it's a good look with Beyonce releasing it during Pride Month. A song that's good, that gay people gonna eat that song up. Like, literally thinking of a song that literally move your body to, especially people will. Just because you don't like the song does not mean that millions of other people don't. I love Big Freedia. I love that she put Big Freedia in the song, because people said before with Formation that they feel like Big Freedia was robbed of certain things because there was 2 versions of the song. So I appreciate the fact that Beyonce reached out to her again. I also feel that it was definitely a jab at Saucy Santana because you out here talking about my baby when you could be making money on tracks. But hair flip, you won't break my soul. Shout out to Beyonce for that. So yeah, I think that it's a good track. I think that you're gonna put a lot of judgment towards anything a big artist does, so anything Beyonce does is going to be criticized, scrutinized, and whatever, it's fine, it is what it is. But overall, for feel good music, it is a feel good song. It definitely is. Like the song Happy, by Pharrell. If I would have listened to that song in the studio before he came out with it, and he would have been like, do you think I should make this a single? I would be like, no. Because I would like, it's kind of low-key annoying, and you're just repeating the same thing over and over and over. One of the biggest songs in the country, it became, because it's a feel-good song. And there's a lot of darkness, out here right now. So especially in the music industry, a lot of things happening. Rap artists, a lot of them being, pow and, ODing and, all type of stuff that's happening with these artists. And so to have people like Beyonce and Drake come out with this type of feel-good music to kind of pull us out of the darkness and bring us into like a light, if you will, I think it's dope, that they are changing with the music. And because a lot of artists get stuck in that. They come out as that same person instead of changing with the music. That's how you stay relevant. That's the only way to stay relevant, and especially if you've been in the game a while, is to change with the music. What they were doing in the 90s, they weren't doing in the 2000s. What they're doing in the 2000s, they weren't doing in the 2010s. In 2020, we're not doing what we're doing in 2010. It changes. So if you're not going to change with it, then you're going to get left behind. And a lot of artists do. They get left behind because they don't want to change with the times. They still stuck, in the mentality of when they were hot. It's like that time has came and gone. Like what do you have now? For this new crowd, this new generation. The people you had before, they were young. They were the young generation. Now they're older. They got kids and all. They ain't paying attention to music like that going on. They ain't doing all of that. Now you got to appeal to the newer generation. How are you going to do that? Change with the music. Some do it, some don't. So yeah, shout out to Beyonce. So Big Freedia says, let's get into Big Freedia. So she says, it feels surreal to be on the track with the Queen Beyonce. Once again, I'm so honored to be a part of this special moment. I'm forever grateful, Lord. She says, someone catch me. I love Freedia. So, and it's literally like one of my favorite parts of the song when Freedia says, release the wiggle. That is my favorite part. I love when she says, release the wiggle, because that's what I do. I release the wiggle. So, yes, I love Freedia. So, shout out to Beyonce. I think this was perfect. A really good time to release a song like that, especially during Pride. Although it is, you know, said that the song was leaked, you know, instead of released. But yeah, so I mean, but shout out to her. I think it's a very smart move. At Pride, I hear there's a Pride here this weekend, I believe. And I'm sure that's gonna be playing the whole time. I'm sure the whole time, everywhere, each bar I go to, each place I go, I'm sure that song is gonna be playing like crazy. So and it's a song about love. So yeah, so shout out to Beyonce. I think that the song is great. I love the song. Yeah, especially when she say but you ain't that outside. Like, I just love her. I just love Beyonce. So Chris Brown says that he would love to work with Beyonce. So let's get into this.
It would be
Like, who is it you never work with that you would work with?
honestly, realistically, I probably said it probably once before, but probably Beyonce, only because of what that would look like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Us really do a dope song with both of us dancing in it. That would be like dope, like a check off my to-do list. Like that would
I
be
never
dope.
realized y'all never had a record. I thought you had a record with everybody on it.
No, just I think that's probably probably the only ones I haven't really worked with before. But shit, I ain't turning it down. It's just we trying to see when it happen.
Oh, it's gonna happen
for sure.
Like, who is it you never work with that you would work with?
Okay, so Jay-Z said no, Chris. I really don't. I would love a Beyonce Chris Brown track. That would be crazy. That would definitely be crazy. But I feel like Jay-Z has like hated him ever since the whole Rihanna situation. I mean, Rihanna did come out as this artist, you know, and whatnot. Just because Rihanna has forgiven Chris does not mean Jay-Z has. So I don't know. I just don't see him letting that happen. Because that would happen a long time ago. A very long time ago. So like when all that stuff was going on with him and Rihanna, she was with Jay-Z, not like with him, but you know, with Rock Nation, you know, and all that stuff. So y'all seen that boy in that club. Y'all seen Chris Brown in that club. It's very unfortunate. It very so much is. Like, it's sad. Like that's why and I love Chris Brown. I do. But he need real friends. He really do. He need real friends because Chris, this is not it. This is not it. It's not. And I feel bad because I feel like she could set the light skinned Bobby Brown. You know his last name is Brown. I feel really bad, you know, for him. I just wish people like that help, you know, because a standalone shout out to you for the super sticker. She says, did anyone notice that Chris Brown couldn't sit still the whole interview? Schnane. Yeah. It's unfortunate. It really is. But no, I definitely paid attention to that. I didn't know if it was him feeling that way because of withdrawals because you know sometimes you know happen withdrawals when you're weaning yourself off of something. You know, your body can react, you know, in this way as well. So, but it can also be, you know, too much of it, you know, as well. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel real bad for Chris. That's why I said I wish that he had real friends. Because when you have real friends, they won't allow you to just sit back and go through these type of things. And a person like Chris, somebody that's rich, you know, still younger and whatnot, it's hard to tell somebody like him what to do, you know, because people are a dime a dozen, you know, to somebody like him. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Yeah. I can't sit still in strange places. He ain't nowhere strange though. He used to studios. He just recorded 250 songs and only chose 23. So yeah, he used to studios. This ain't foreign. Now I could get, you know, not being able to sit still in a foreign place or a dirty place, you know, because a lot of people have that too. Shout out to T Adam. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much. But now I understand like being in a dirty place too, because if you're in a dirty place or something like that, it's just hard to sit. You just kind of feel like something crawling on you, you know, type of situation where you're uncomfortable, you don't want to be, you know, that's his house. That's even worse. Lord, there is the graffiti in the background. He loved graffiti. 250 songs. That's thing. Not warm. No. I definitely want him to get help because he definitely seems as if he got that twist mouth. Yeah, that's something that he could really, really ruin his voice. He really can. Absolutely not from what I've seen it do to other people. I mean, the main reason why I would never experiment, you know, with anything like that is because just because you're trying it, I could try it and it'd be my everything, you know, and I've always been afraid of that. I've always been afraid of the addiction and what it's done to other people. Because I feel that everybody tries something, you know, like as an experiment. And you could try something and like it so much to where it literally takes over. You know, it's no different than like gambling, you know, or anything like that. That's why I try to stay away from all of those things, because you could do it and love it, you know, and that be, you know, the issue. And I'm very strong-minded. So I'm the type of, if I was like an addict like that, who knows? Because I'm the type of person when I'm headstrong about something, it's tunnel vision, you know. So that's why I've always stayed away from things like that, not even willing to try it, you know, just out of fear of being addicted to it, you know, no different than opioids and, you know, stuff like that. I stay away from all that. I do all of it. I would rather take a ibuprofen than anything, and I stay away from them because them ain't good for you. So and I try to stay away from those. So yeah, I try not to take anything. I try to self-heal, you know, all of that, you know, stuff, because the fear of getting addicted, you know, to those things, because, you know, I said I'm a fear of liking it, you know, that'd be the whole problem. You know, trying something and not liking it means you probably won't do it again, you know, because you didn't like it, you know, but you might try something else and love it. You know, how people smoke green and they love it. You know, there's some people that feel the same way how you feel about green. They feel about Schnane and, you know, and everything else. Method back here, you know, all of that's how they feel about that stuff, you know. So it's just like, yeah, gross, you know. So yeah, I'll stay away. That's my plan in life. Stay as far away from things that you don't know about, because that just means that my life is what it is right now without knowing about those things. If I did know, who knows, you know, where my life would go. So yeah, no, not even experiment. No, absolutely not. Trust me, yeah, that's fine. You know, that's not a big, you know, deal. You know, people say, oh, it's a gateway drug, smoking weed. I'm like, oh, that's just something ugly people say. Girl, you're right. From swag to nug, from nug to outdoor, from outdoor to indo. To yeah, you're right. Like, yeah, you try. This ain't no gateway. That's just because you smoke you did a line and then hit a blunt after that. That don't mean I'm gonna do none of that. It ain't no gateway for me. No, it ain't going to put nothing on my nose. Nothing. I ain't never hit no blunt with just like, ooh, y'all got some. The gate open. The gate open. I want more. Y'all got any? Yeah, anybody trying to hear that? Ain't no gateway. Well, I'm just like, oh, that's just something ugly people say. Cause like, no, it's not. Nah. I done smoked reefer plenty of times, and I ain't make me curious. And there's been plenty of other stuff around me, and I always said no. I've been offered plenty of things. I always said no. At this one part, I had to lie and say that I had already did a lot of it. Because he just kept offering it to me. I was just like, no, look, I'm lit. Okay? Like my nostrils and everything. Like it hurt. Look, nah. So look, no. It's just like, yeah, it's not a gateway for me. Like, but I mean, whatever. So move right along. Chris, I don't think that Jay-Z would allow that. But yeah, shout out to Chris. But yeah, please seek help, Chris. Please seek. Oh Lord. It's Timon. So T.I. Tip, Be Clear, the Crime Stopper, Be Clear, slams VH1 a year after network suspended production on Family Hustle over essay allegations. Just jump to conclusions is what the beige Tip has said. So he posted it because didn't nobody post this. I wish T.I. Family Hustle still came out. Don't nobody miss that show. Don't nobody miss Oink Oink. Like, don't nobody miss that show. No one misses it. We don't care. We do not care. Shout out, Be Clear. We don't care to see you lie in or Oink Oink face all day and check Deja Hyman and all of that. Beige. No, you try to tell. Don't nobody miss this show. Like no one misses it, and you're mad about it. You're mad about it. You even have to go do stand up. You so bored. You so bored. You want to stand up and failed at that too, and failed at that too. So yeah, don't nobody miss that damn show. We don't care about nothing what y'all doing. Nothing what y'all doing. Nothing what y'all doing. Only 3 of the 5 of the churn because they all grown. Most of them. Zanique grown, got a whole baby. Baby daddy got face tattoos. All of that. She got a whole baby. She's grown very so much. Very cute girl, pretty girl. And then you got my girl Deja, gorgeous and grown in school. All of that gone, Deja girl. And then you got King, the glow in the dark mosquito. He grown, ain't doing nothing, trying to get music. Look at how he looking, getting a whole bunch of tattoos, ain't beat up nobody. Ain't beat up no one, and Popeyes and Waffle House is arguing with employees. Look at how he looking. Yes. Look at how he looking. Yes. He's very so much grown. Yes, he's grown and unattractive. He absolutely is tiny. He look like you. Girl, he look like you, like a little skinny pig. So it's just like, yeah, no. I don't care. He looked like a mosquito. While he was in there, because he had to talk to them women like that in that damn restaurant. He could have just ignored that shit and just left. He didn't have to do all of that. Big nose motherfucker. He didn't have to do all of that. And then Tip gonna try to come online and defend. You can't defend that. Like that, it's nothing to defend. Like what? So you should have told him to buy the restaurant. Oh, you ain't got it. Oh, you ain't got it. Then shut up. Then shut up. He's sitting there acting privileged. And you're encouraging it like gross. Go buy it, Tip. Go buy it, Crime Stopper. Go buy it. So I mean, so he over there putting them tattoos on him. You're still not hard. You're still not tough. With that little frail body, that little malnourished body, only eating ramen noodles and flaming hot body. Nah. I'm like, look at him. He hurried. He put as many tattoos on him as possible. Quickly. Ain't been to nobody precinct, nothing. Be crying if you got arrested in the back seat. Dad, give me out. You used to work here. T.I. Informant Harris. Look, you tried it. Don't nobody miss this show. Not a little boy Major. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. He is cute. And then the other one, what's his name? His name starts with a D. Damani. He's cute too. Damani's cute. But King, Lord. When him and Tiny was on stage and he was singing to her or whatever, rapping to her or whatever. I was like, ugh, what is that? I thought my phone was on Pokemon Go. I was just like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's all these Bulbasaurs and Raichus and all that? What is they doing on my screen? These bugs off my screen. So, yes. So King was sitting there hugging up on Tiny. I said, gross. Y'all should hug in private. You looking how you looking, and she looking how she looking, and y'all mashing each other's face against each other. Y'all really have to stop doing cute people things. Okay? Some things belong to cute people. Some things belong to cute people. Mr. and Mrs. Piggy hugging and stuff in public. Y'all have to warn people, because my phone only has so many megapixels. It really does. My phone, Tiny, girl, never should have kissed you. Girl, never should have kissed you, girl. Tonight, girl. I listen to you, baby, and I know the things you're going through. Girl. Tiny, Tamika. Girl, yes, Pokemon. What about it? I don't care that Tiny don't like the fact that I can look like a Pokemon. Her or Tip can get it any day, be clear. Like, it is not a problem. It is not a problem. There's no wig to talk about hair player. There's no wig to talk about hair player. Like, yeah, you tried it. Your son looked like a mosquito. What about it? What about it? It's not my fault that he walk around looking like a lightning bug with a beater on. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Nah, he grown and he ain't cute. It is what it is. Now, all the other kids is cute. They are. All the other kids, you know, they're not. Eris is beautiful. You know, like they're all cute. Like I'm not coming for the churn. You know, but he grown. And with him being grown, no, I'll pass. Like, like that's what I'm saying. You literally sitting here looking how you look and saying what you're saying, though. Like, this be the problem. I don't know what's wrong with you and Santana. Y'all sit here literally judging other people, walking past cracking mirrors. Walking past cracking mirrors, talking about other people. I'm just like, wait a minute. Is your camera not on? When you was talking about Blue Ivy, was you talking about her like this? Gross. I'm just like, is this thing on? Is this thing recording? Because you tried it. But yeah, hair flip. So moving right along from this, I say what I said, and I'll take none of it back. He grown. Look at the mess. So Precious Mama Monique apologizes to DL's family, but but she said, but that ninja DL, I meant every month. She said she meant everything she said. She don't take nothing back. She don't take anything back. So let's get into what Monique had to say about DL and his family.
If I hurt anyone's feelings, because that was never my family. I want to publicly apologize to his wife and his babies if I hurt their feelings, because that was never my goddamn intention. I never meant to hurt their feelings. Oh, but that nigga DL, I meant every motherfucking thing I said. Apologize if I hurt anyone's feelings, because that was never my family. I want to publicly apologize to his wife and his babies if I hurt their feelings, because that was never my goddamn intention. I never meant to hurt their feelings. over that nigga DL. I meant every motherfucking thing I said. Apologize.
So, Monique, that's not an apology. You don't get to apologize and say, but, you know, you should have just, you didn't have to specify, like you said, you apologize to his family. I feel like you could just left it at that. They were bothered by the fact of what you said about their father too. So like that's what I'm saying. Like for you sound like, but everything I said about DL. So like his daughter said, everything you said about her mother affected her. Like that bothered her. Everything you said about her father, that bothered her. But everything you said about her sister, that bothered her, you know, so that you would say these things. So to come forward and say like, I'm sorry, but no, you don't get to choose how you apologize. You're either sorry or you're not. You know, if you're not, because you're not apologizing to DL, you're apologizing to his family. You said the family of DL, not him. Okay. So with you stating that alone, we already know that you meant everything you said about him. That's just how I feel. You know, if I say, hey, I want to apologize to the family of, not I want to apologize to DL and his family. You see how those sound different because they are different. That's why they sound different, because they are. You know, apologizing to the family of versus to apologizing to that person, you're letting us know that there's still a problem there. Like, yeah, no, I'm not apologizing to that person, but I will apologize to his family because I didn't feel that there was, you know, maybe I did overstep and say some things that I shouldn't have said. You know, I can feel that. You know, that's cool. Because if she meant every word that she said to DL, that's cool. I'm all for being real about your ish. Don't fake apologize or apologize or say that you're sorry to DL and then next week or tomorrow you right back to cussing them out or feeling some type of way about them. So it's just like, no, Monique basically saying like, I'm not done with DL. Like, I'm not done with him. This is just the beginning is what Monique is basically saying, you know, about DL. Like, I'm not done talking about him, so there's no reason for me to apologize. And if she doesn't want to apologize, she does not have to, especially if she's not sorry. I would rather a person apologize for something they're sorry about, because then it ends, you know, then that means that they're not going to say anything, you know, else about that situation, especially. But for Monique not to apologize, that's for a reason. I'm not apologizing to you because I'm not done with you. So why say sorry to you and then tomorrow I'm right back on stage shading you or coming for you? You know, like, no, I'm not sorry. It is what it is. Oh, well, you don't have to like me. Your family don't have to like me. That's fine. But I do apologize to them. You know, if I, you know, may have said some things to hurt their feelings, you know, or something like that. That was not my intention. You were my target, not them. But I'm not apologizing to you. That's real. It may not be the right thing. You know, I get it. It's not, I'm not encouraging it. It may not be the right thing, but that's her thing. You know, that's how she feels. You know, I can't take that from her. If she still don't F with DL Hughley and she still feel like she has a problem with DL Hughley, I can't tell Monique how to feel. Like, I absolutely cannot. If she still feels like she was wronged, who am I to say that she hasn't been? I don't know. I'm not there. But rumor has it, from what I've gathered, is that Monique's ticket sales have been dropping. So with her ticket sales dropping, so I'm just like, okay, well, I'm going to look into that. From what I've seen, they have dropped some, but it's not like she's not selling any tickets at all. She's selling tickets. But you would have thought that this would have brought her more attention. It hasn't. So that's why some people think that she's apologizing, is because those ticket sales have went down. So she would prefer, you know, people know that, hey, look, maybe if I say sorry, you know, to the family, because that's really what got people upset, maybe, you know, more people will support, you know, type of situation. So, yeah, I mean, but did she though? Did she? It was more so of a settlement than anything. But did she win though? Because if you think about it, it would have paid more. Not to say, like I said, if she feels wronged, that's a rumor. That's a rumor. That's a rumor. That is a rumor. That is a rumor. Because I was looking it up to do a video on it. And from what I've seen, there's no set number that had been announced. Netflix didn't disclose it, and neither did Monique. So it was for an undisclosed amount. So neither one of them stated what it was. That's how you know that it was a settlement, because they both decided on the number. So I don't think. Now, don't get me wrong. Monique did in if you want to look at it as like a win, because she didn't lose. I mean, she definitely didn't lose anything. But with her suing Netflix, the judge did agree with Monique pretty much on all ends. The judge sided with Monique on basically her whole lawsuit. He said, yeah, I feel like all of these things happen too. So I don't think that it was for like a huge, amount. I don't think it was one. I don't think it was for a huge amount, because I feel like Monique would have left this tour. I mean, she could pretty much leave whenever. I mean, she could just stop, so she just got this huge payoff from Netflix. What's she still on tour for? Netflix, give me $50 million. We're in the money. Yeah, I'm taking a break. I absolutely am. A nice break. a cute break, So I'm not about to be sitting around here doing all this work, basically making chump change if somebody just dropped $50 million in my lap. Like, no. Yeah. So as you can tell, because that's why I say she's not contractually bound to an entire tour. So she could stop at any moment, She really could, if she wanted to. But I do think she got a cute coin. I mean, it's Netflix. So I think she got a cute coin. I do. I think it was cute. I feel like Monique sued for like $3 million, where she felt like she was owed for the show in general, because that's the number she kept saying when she was going on like this tour interviewing about it. $3 million. So I think she sued for something around there. And I think that may have settled somewhere, So yeah. So I feel like in the long run, she would have made more money working with Netflix than working against Netflix. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So she decided, like I said, overall, if you look at it, she didn't lose anything. So technically on Monique's side, it is a win, but it was a settlement. So they settled. So it wasn't like anything that she like flat out won, like how Cardi B won all 4 million of those doll hairs. It wasn't a settlement. That was a judgment. So there was no judgment against Netflix. It was a settlement. So they settled. So yeah, it's different. But yeah, I'm sure she got a cute coin. I'm sure she definitely did. But yeah, Momo, girl, cut it out, girl. You've been being so rude lately, Monique, girl. Chill out, Monique, girl. So Chris Brown reveals that Diddy turned him down for a record deal, says it was a blessing. I could not agree with him more, because we all know that Diddy destroys careers. So let's get into this.
Well, let's get to the point.
But it was a blessing.
You went to see him.
Yeah.
Was you dancing?
So basically, it came as a package deal.
Because if you dance, he definitely would have signed you.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it 100. So I was like 12 at this time. This was before I didn't, and when I linked to Def Jam shit.
Okay.
But it was me and his one of my production managers' son named TJ. He's my brother to this day. But me and him were like a group. You know what I'm saying? So
What's the name of y'all group?
Man, we didn't have no name. We just was.
This is why he ain't signed y'all.
You gotta get that far. We just.
Yeah, he had your shit together, Chris.
And then the funniest part, like a lot of people don't know, Diddy turned me down. I was 12
He gonna
years
watch
old.
this.
He's like, man,
Let's talk about him right now.
But it's love now. This is like my family, my brother now.
But let's get to the point.
But it was a blessing.
You went to see him.
Yeah.
Was you dancing?
So basically, it came as a package deal.
Because if you danced, he definitely would have signed you.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it 100. So I was like 12 at this time. This was before I didn't, and when I linked to Def Jam shit.
Okay.
But it was me and his one of my production managers' son named TJ. He's my brother to this day. But me and him were like a group. You know what I'm saying? So
What's the name of y'all group?
Man, we didn't have no name. We just was.
This is why he ain't signed y'all.
You gotta get that far.
You feel me? We just ain't had your shit together, Chris.
And then the funniest part.
Sorry. I'm glad that Diddy didn't sign him. As you see, he was 12 years old. I mean, he was already wrestling with Usher, you know, at that age. So we need him wrestling with nobody else. So yeah, I'm glad that he didn't sign him. I feel like we would have lost him, you know, like how we had people like Carl Thomas and so many different other great singers that Diddy came out with, groups like 112 and Total and all of them. They all got, you know, Mace, and you know, they all got, you know, Biggie, you know, they were all, he ruined all of them. I mean, if you ask me, he destroyed all of their careers. Just like he built them, he destroyed them all. He just came through and just sucked all the energy, you know, from those people. And he's an energy vampire. So I'm glad that he didn't, because we probably wouldn't have gotten the great music and videos and, you know, and everything that we've gotten from Chris Brown. So I'm glad. I'm actually thrilled that Diddy did not sign him, because yeah, we would have never gotten the poppin' Chris Brown and Yo and Run It. We would have never got any of that stuff. So yeah, shout out to Diddy for not signing him. Thanks. One of the best things you've ever done. So Rob Elementary to be demolished, says the mayor in Izzy Uvalde. We could never ask a child or teacher to go back. So how do y'all feel about that, when there's been a lot of, you know, these school situations and a lot of other schools, and they open back up, they don't get demolished? So I just wonder, because did that school get demolished in, what was that, the Little Rock or something like that? I remember they were like in elementary school. Did that school get demolished? I don't think it did. So oh, it is. Sandy Hook is demolished. Okay, well, yeah, if they got rid of Sandy Hook and all those other places, then yeah, get rid of it. Yeah, get rid of it. Because there was a school here in Minnesota too, one of the first high school pop hours. I think it's where Corey. I think it was where Corey or something like that. I don't know if that school might have gotten demolished though too. So yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, that school might have gotten demolished too. So yeah, I mean, I'll cover up. Y'all think it's a cover up? It's probably each school's choice. Probably. Okay. Did they demolish Columbine? I don't know. The Columbine shooting, I don't know. It's a good question. So, yeah. So I think that them doing something about that, you know, that would be like, we have to get over the station head. So I'm sorry, I'm speeding through these things. So we're going over the station head right after this. So Monica, the murderer, is in this bed listening to stuff about Erder, and I told y'all that she is a murderer
because it helps them to relax. The concept of murder helps them to relax. And you want to play with her feelings? All I'm saying is there are women all over the place that watch serial killer documentaries for fun and literally fall asleep to true crime murder podcasts because it helps them to relax. The concept of murder helps them to relax. And you want to play with her feelings? All I'm saying is there are women all over the place that watch serial killer documentaries for fun
Now, if y'all didn't know, I did a surviving on Monica. Okay, you lost. Let me catch you up. So I did a surviving on Monica. Okay, it's still up. It's we did a live surviving on her, and there was a situation early on in Monica's career when she was dating C Murder. Okay, and there was this man that she was dating named Jarvis. I believe his name is Jarvis, and they were in a serious relationship with one another. And C Murder was the side piece, absolutely. And there was a situation that happened between Monica and Jarvis to where he called Monica down to where he was alone, and he allegedly pow-powed himself. Okay. Now, this happened in the 90s. So they didn't have the type of, forensics and stuff like that, do today. So at that point in time, it was ruled a suicide. Okay. C Murder picked Monica up from the scene of that same crime. So C Murder came and picked her up from her boyfriend's passing. And she said that she won't mess with C Murder. But yeah, he coming to pick you up from, oh, okay, girl. So after that happened, because C Murder, Corey, he picked her up. Okay. So with Corey picking her up, who knows? He could have did it. As far as we know. I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. Okay. But for her to see, because Jarvis's mother and other family members came forward and said that they felt like Monica has something to do with Jarvis passing away. I'm just telling you what Jarvis' family said. They felt like Monica had something to do with it. That's that not me. I'm not saying that. She said, I even read it. Okay, her statements. She said that she believed that Gunica has something, should have known better, has something to do with her son passing away. Okay. So for Monica to be sitting here listening to this, saying that it's women that sit around listening and watching these type of shows and documentaries to get away with murder. Did you already, Monica?
And you want to play with her feelings? All I'm saying is there are women all over the place that watch serial killer documentaries for fun and literally fall asleep to true crime murder podcasts because it helps them to relax. The concept of murder helps them to relax. And you want to play with her feelings?
I'm just saying. And then she got a pow on the bed, all of that. Okay, that's how Jarvis passed away. That's how Jarvis passed away. I'm like, mighty convenient, for you to be talking about this. What did is the statute of limitation up on it or something? Because you were accused of this, right? Like, you were accused of it, right? Okay, Monica. Okay, Monica girl. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out to y'all. That's a little weird. I don't know, Monica. I don't know if I would have did that. So these abusers made this song. Look, y'all, these women beaters. Look, hit maker, hit women. Fabulous, hit women. And Jeremiah, I like him. They did this song called Down Bad. Now, I like the song because of Jeremiah, but I don't like nothing else. Absolutely. And then Fabulous had the nerve to say something about a tooth in his verse. I said, oh, not talking about a tooth when you knocked Emily's eye. No, you knocked Emily B. tooth out. You don't need to say tooth ever. Like you need to leave tooth all the way out your raps. You couldn't have said Booth or Ruth or something like that. Cause I'm like, leave tooth out your mouth. Cause you knocked Emily B's tooth out her mouth. Like you literally did. You knocked her tooth out. So yeah. You should probably not do that. But I do like the song. I do. Although it's a bunch of abusers in this video, I like the song. Fab, you're starting to look old. I want you to know that. I don't care how many 20-somethings you sleep with, you're still pushing 50. You're still pushing 60, 70. You're starting to look old, player. So yeah. So Emily over there raising them children by herself. We seen that Taina. She didn't say happy Father's Day to Fabulous. Oh well. So I'm assuming that he not with Emily anymore. You know, they break up all the time. A forced relationship if I've ever seen one. Yeah, so they make up the breakup, you know, type of situation. So Emily's always been weird, always been dependent on Fabulous. So yeah, she'll still be there, tooth missing, false teeth and all. So yeah, that get on my nerves with Krishan too. I'll be saying like, Krishan, fix that tooth. Like, girl, it is one tooth. It is one tooth. You ain't gonna make me believe Blueface got any money. He can't. He gotta be broke. Because he should have been fixed that tooth, especially if he the reason it got knocked out. He should have been fixed that tooth. I'm like, no, you tried it. That tooth should have been fixed. Been fixed. That it is so annoying. This is so annoying. I just be like, girl, you can fight, but your tooth still missing. Like, it's still gone. Get the other one knocked out. I'm like, it's still gone. Like, you talking all this ish, tooth still missing. You look like you're going to get done fight one of these people and it's going to be back. Like, it's not. Like, go fix it. It's annoying. Because she's a pretty girl. It's just annoying that's. I'm like, girl, like, fix it already. Gross. So, like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. This is all I have for you. I'm about to go over to station head because there's a couple people I need to cuss out. People love bringing my name up. So, I need to cuss a couple people out. So, we about to go over there on station head and run them up like we do. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe if you have not already. We should be live again tomorrow. Hopefully, if there's some good stuff. Other than that, we'll probably go live for something else just because we just haven't been. So, it's like, why not? So, but I love you guys and thank you so much for all the donations and the support. I will see you guys over on Station Head. Until the next show, I love you all. Bye. Fresh, flex, fresh, flex.